oat cluster of
Ew.
nastiness.
Ew, why did you...
And wait, listen to it. Listen to this when I drop it. It's like
Show it.
It's like a brick.
Okay, well, we'll show it when we go on.
Okay,
Jude, I think we're ready.
Not very good.
Whenever you are.
All right. Quiet on the set.
Everybody, and welcome to Women Changing Our World. I am Kelly.
I'm Jamie. Good morning.
On this rainy Monday morning.
I know. I was nervous that you were going to get the show wrong.
Wait, what did I do? I did that one time.
Yeah.
I was like, where are... I don't know who we are.
But you did it right. It was good.
Thank you. I know. I've been so flustered this morning. So far this morning. I was up since 6. Of course, I'm always up. Took my oldest to school. Then I ran by Panera, like I do every morning. And then I had to go pick up windshield wipers. So it was raining the other day, as it always is raining apparently in Charlottesville.
Yeah.
And the passenger side windshield wiper, they were both going. It was like one was cleaning the rain off. My other one was just like smearing the water, so I couldn't see anything. So I looked at my windshield wiper, and you know, like the rubber part that it was like hanging off, like it had dissolved. So I picked up windshield wipers. Then I had to drop my husband's truck off. And then you picked me up, and now we're here.
I know. You had a busy morning this morning.
Goodness.
I was just talking about, I made Kelly stop at the coffee shop. I was like, I'm going to run right in.
Which took like 40 minutes to get an iced coffee.
Forever. And like the worst part is like we were in a rush. So I was like, you know, like I'm trying to get in. So I run in. I already have my credit card out. I'm like, hello. And there are these two people standing there. And they're like the guy. And he's like, I'll have a soy milk chai latte. And I was like, hurry up, like he's talking so slow. And then he's like, has this conversation. He's like, I'm visiting from California. And I was like, I don't care. I'm like waving my credit card. I'm like, iced coffee, please. And the guy's like, do you want whipped cream? He's like, yeah. I'm like, screw you and your whipped cream. Like, get out of the way. And then Kelly and I were talking, the company said, like on the credit card machine, it said in order to use a credit card, I had to spend $5. So my order came up to like $2.49 because I just got like a regular coffee. And he was like, it's $2.49. And I was like, do you have anything else I can buy? So the whole pastry case is empty, literally empty. And I was like, what else can I purchase in this place? And so I found this, it's like an oat cluster. And it was like in a jar. And I go, can I have that? And he goes, oh, we'll give you one of those.
That's dog treats.
So look at this thing. It was like, I don't even know what it is.
I don't know.
It's just
I'm going to say that. Are you sure it's not a dog treat?
I mean, it could
Have
be.
you been eating a homemade dog treat?
And listen to this. It is so heavy.
That's a dog treat.
That's a dog treat for
Dog treat.
You think? Yes. I'm eating a dog treat?
Yes.
Maybe that's why it's not very good.
Jamie, if they had no pastries in the pastry case and they had a jar of those.
You think it was a why would they have dog treats randomly?
Because they have dog treats.
Your money.
Yeah.
Oh, like you think that they like they were just passing it off as something else, but it really is a dog treat?
No, I think it was a dog treat to buy. Like, people walk to that coffee shop with their dogs, they buy a coffee, they get their dog a treat. I think you're eating a dog treat.
You think I'm eating a dog treat? It's not very good. But so after they told me I had to spend $5, so he rings up this dog treat and my coffee, and he says it's $4.80. I was like, are you kidding me? And he was like, you have to spend $5. I was like, there's nothing else to buy at this store. And I was like, just charge me the extra 20 cents. I'm in such a rush. And the other people...
Which he actually did charge you the extra...
He charged me an extra 20 cents. So I spent $5 for this crappy coffee and a dog treat. And like, it took 40 minutes. And the people that were at the coffee shop were like, can we have a tour of the coffee shop? I'm like, get out of the way, you California people. What is going on with you?
One of our top fans,
so
Kimberly Kennedy, said, bow wow, Jamie.
Do you think
people missed us last week? Krista from Oklahoma saying she's glad we're back.
Thanks,
Kimberly
Krista.
said she missed
Kimberly.
us. Your dad, of course, says hello. You know, all the regs.
Dad, do you think I'm eating a dog treat?
Everyone agrees. Judah, let's all vote. Who thinks it's a dog treat? Me.
I said it's a dog treat.
You think, Judah?
I'd need a closer look.
We'll give it to Liza.
Why don't we?
Can we give it to Liza?
Yeah, Judah.
Can Liza have a bite and see if she likes it?
Well, Liza's going to love it, obviously.
Yeah. Well, okay, we'll see. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe
I think it's just Honey
okay,
Oats. And I
so
think
Mother's Day
anyway.
is coming up.
Mother's Day is coming.
And I love my mother. She is like anyone who knows her loves her.
I love her too.
She's the best. So Jamie and I are going to take my mother on a vineyard tour this Friday.
I know. It's so exciting.
And our good friend,
yes,
Andre, we're going to bring him on in a second. I know he's not a woman, but he has great things that you can do with your girlfriend and your mothers for Mother's Day. And then we're going to go to another interview that we did. We had to tape it because our guest couldn't be on. So we'll explain that. But let's get Andre on so he can tell us what's happening.
Yeah, Andre's married to a woman.
And has the cutest baby.
He does. He has 2 cute kids.
Yeah.
London and Julian is the new baby.
New baby.
He's very cute.
So cute.
Julian is very cute. There he is. Hi, buddy.
Morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hi. Where are your kids?
Stop.
With their mom.
See, Jamie. No. Okay, so Jamie and I are taking my mother on a vineyard tour this Friday with your company, and we are so excited.
I know. We're so thankful for you guys choosing us. I know there's a lot of options there, but, Steven, our main sommelier and guide, he's awesome.
He's the best.
Super excited for you guys to have a fantastic time this coming Friday.
Yeah.
So
Steven is the best driver. My husband and his brother just did a beer tour.
Oh, yeah.
With Steven, who's one of their drivers.
Yeah.
And he's amazing. So we request him, of course.
So, Andre, for people who don't know you, I'm sure everyone knows you, but for those who don't know you, tell us who you are and the name of your company and what you guys do. And you can go through all 7 of your companies if you want. Just give everyone the rundown of what you do.
I'll keep it relevant. So my name is Andre Xavier. I'm the co-owner of Civil Travel, Civil Tours, and Civil Hop-On Tours. We are a travel agency and also a tour company. Civil Hop-On Tours specialize in craft beverage tours. We have different options by the seat, public, private, so you choose. Civil Tours a more premium experience, so we have a partnership with Lexus. So we have a luxury vehicle that takes you to the most beautiful vineyards and brewers in the area.
So awesome.
And we're going to be documenting, guys, on Friday with my mother.
Yes.
All these amazing vineyards and the fun wine tasting experience that we're going to have.
I can't wait. I love your tours, Andre. I think they're so unique. And what I love about your company is that you can customize the tours.
Yeah, because you asked me, what vineyards do we want to go to? What vineyards should we go to? I think we should pick 3. What do you think?
I think 3 is a good number, so you can really take your time, spend an hour and a half at each place at least, so really kind of take all in, the beauty of Virginia. So I think 3 is awesome. But since we're talking about Mother's Days, I want to give a shout out to an event that's happening at Blue Toad Hard Cider. So Blue Toad on Sunday evening, they partner up with my friends at Ashton at India Summer Guided Service.
Yeah.
Horseback riding, and also with Laura Funner. So they're going to have a gourmet burger dinner. Ooh. And it is awesome. So it'll be at Blue Toad Hard Cider in Nelson. They have a beautiful place there. So bring your mom out. I think I'm doing that with Charlie. I'm waiting for her to confirm, but that's what we want to do. Bring the kids out. They're going to have horseback riding. You can do it. Family. They have an awesome gourmet burger. The prices are very reasonable. I think it's $19 a person, so it's something very affordable.
That is affordable.
Yeah, it's a fun day to do. Of course, horse is additional, but I think that includes your meal.
Yeah.
So really good deal.
Is that you said that's on Saturday?
No, Sunday.
Sunday.
The actual Mother's Day.
Oh, the actual day of the mothers.
Yeah.
Correct. But it's in the afternoon, so at 5 p.m. So it's kind of, you can do your thing at home during the day, then go for an awesome afternoon dinner.
I love that.
That's good. And if people want to, you're I'm sure completely booked for this weekend, but you can always go on their website and book a tour for your mother, and you could just make a little card saying hey, I'm going to take you on a awesome vineyard or brewery tour.
Absolutely. And you'll be surprised. Actually, yesterday, we had a group of moms who did that. So you can absolutely rent a bus for your friends, and get together with your friends and go out for a safe, afternoon of wine tasting and beer tasting. So it's a lot of fun.
So fun. And you guys remember we did that Tacky Light tour.
Yes.
Right. That was super fun. You always have these unique tours. I love them so much.
Thank you, Jamie. Now, I appreciate it. And I think it's important people to know is Mother's Day is not only May 8th, right? Every day is Mother's Day. So it's always a reason to celebrate your mom and, your wife and daughter. So it's always a good time to take them around.
That's right. And you guys have couple of my favorite mothers. I love Kelly's mom so much, and I love your mom so much too, Andre. Andre's mom makes the best food in the entire world.
I would love to try.
Amazing. You have an amazing mom. When is she coming to visit?
Well, with COVID restrictions, as you know, no one knows. Like, she's in Brazil.
Yes.
So sadly, it is, very difficult there right now. So yeah, we don't know when she'll be coming.
No.
Well, and how can people book your tours?
Yeah. How can we get there?
Sure. So you can visit our websites. So if you're looking to do a hop-on tour, civilhopontours.com is the best place to go. If you want to do a private tour, civiltours.com is your best place to go. You can always give us a call as well. All the information will be on the website.
Awesome.
For this Mother Day event at Blue Toad, go to their Facebook page. They have a link for the tickets, and you can get that online. So,
fun.
Checking they still have availability. So it will be an awesome event.
That sounds great. Guys, check it out. Check out all this stuff. And then we'll link to Andre, to all these tours on our Facebook page and on our website too, so you guys can book them.
And you can follow along with us on Friday when we do our tour.
Oh, that's right. We're so excited.
Thank
you, Andre, so much. We love you so much. Kiss the babies.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Bye. We'll talk to you soon. Kiss the babies.
I'm so excited. We got to figure out what vineyards we're going to. Well, I want to eat at Pippin Hill because Pippin Hill is one of my favorites.
Yeah, Pippin Hill.
I need to make a reservation for that lunch.
Yeah, there's so many places to go.
I know. So I don't know. It'll be good. So let's give a little background on our next interview. Because first of all, we had to tape it because she works for a nonprofit during the day.
Yeah.
So we taped it Friday evening.
And she's like in the middle of her busy season. They're planning like this huge nonprofit event, and she like has all these meetings. So
she's hysterical. So a little background. She started this TikTok, and she recorded. So she was feeling air coming in from her bathroom, like breezes. She didn't know what was coming from. She recorded the whole thing, figured out it was something coming from her bathroom mirror. So she took off her bathroom mirror, and there was a hole leading into another empty apartment behind this mirror. So just to set that up. So Judah, when you're ready, we are ready to play that interview. It's hysterical.
Samantha Hartso, she is amazing. So you can check out her story. Judah, let us know when you got it ready.
Yeah. I would die.
One of my favorite stories.
I know. It was hysterical. We have to have her on more.
We're ready to go.
Okay, great.
All right. We are recording. Yes! So, thank you so much for joining us. We are so fascinated by your story. And of course, it was my 13-year-old who showed it to me. She was like, Mom, you have to see this. This is insane. So I watched it and I sent it to Jamie, and we were just like, we have to talk to this girl. So for all of our viewers, tell us who you are, what you do, and what the hell happened.
No problem. So hello, everybody. I am Samantha Hartso. I live in New York City. I actually work for a youth nonprofit as our development manager. I do all of our fundraising and stuff. And the whole, reason why we're here is because I happened upon a breeze in my bathroom and pulled my mirror off and found a hole in my wall behind the mirror that led into what we call a secret apartment, I guess. And I crawled through and we discovered it, explored it. I put it on TikTok and it blew up.
It blew up. Were you just like, why are millions of people watching my video?
I mean, definitely, because I had just got a TikTok. Like, I put off getting a TikTok for so long. Like, my friends were berating me about it for forever, and I finally just was like, you know what? I'll do it. So I did it. I didn't even tell anybody. Like, I didn't even tell my friends I made a TikTok. I was like, I'll just do it secretly and see if I like it. And I literally had only had it for a few weeks. I had 12 followers when I posted the video. And I remember telling my roommate, because I put a good chunk of time in editing it, and I edited them in parts. So I edited the first one and hadn't done anything else, and then put it up. And I told my roommate John, I was like, John, this is going to be just like that dating video I put all that effort into, where 200 people watch it. And I was like, I'm wasting my time.
Literally, literally push it. So you take it down, you feel this breeze, you're trying to figure it out, right? You take down the mirror, and then there's this big gaping hole. And what made you think, like, I think I'm just going to have my roommate shove my ass through this hole and see what's over there? Yeah, like, you went for it. Like, I was watching the video, and I was like, no, don't do it. And then you, like, go in with the knife. I think it's just, like, I was like, all right, girl, now I'm getting behind this. Good.
With my hammer. And John was like, what do you, first of all, John was, like, on my tail about how to hold the hammer. As if that was, like, our biggest issue at the moment. Like I'm, like, going into this random apartment behind the wall, and he's like, you need to hold it differently. I was like, shut up, bro! Like, what are you doing? A table today? Like, calm down.
Do you have, like, martial arts skills? Like, do you know what to do with this hammer? Like, are you ready?
No, but I feel confident in my, like, chaoticness and, like, intensity that, like, if something I feel confident that I could just, like, start swinging and actually make headway, like, against someone. Like, I don't know, I couldn't, like, kick correctly. Like, I took, like, one karate class with my dad when I was, like, 9. That's where that ends.
Okay, so you go through this hole, and what do you find?
I mean, at first I thought, I wasn't sure if it was just going to be, like, a room or, like, honestly, I kind of thought the apartment would just, like, maybe the way the layout was it was just gonna be, like, empty space. But right. I find a whole other apartment. Found this, like, rundown apartment that basically, like, you know, the walls are broken off, the floor is broken up, like, there's trash bags everywhere. It's like, it's just a mess. It looks very similar to the layout of my apartment, but it's like, definitely no one's living there, but there is a water bottle. So we're like, And I've had people message me who, like, are like, my husband works for that water company, and that's a new bottle. So it's definitely from the last, like, month or something. And I was like, oh gosh.
Oh my God. Well, hold on. Check the internet. I think the internet's working. We're still on. So then what do you do? Because on your TikTok, you were like, I'm calling the landlord. If it was me, I was like, we're knocking down this wall and we have a whole free extra apartment. But, like, before we get to that, was there a door? Oh yeah, like a door to get out of the other apartment?
Yeah, there was. So it was essentially, like, the same layout as my apartment. It was like another apartment in the building. It's just when I walked out of the door, I walked back into, like, a hallway. It wasn't my neighbor, but it was, like, down the hall, and it was the weirdest feeling. It felt like I had just come from a different universe. Like, it felt like I just, like, opened a portal, and I was like, I'm back home. Like, like, it was so like estranging. What?
You're like 20 years in the future. You're like, this looks oddly the same but different.
I go back to my apartment, and I have, like, 4 kids. Yeah. And, like, I'm like, oh, this is weird.
A dog. So then what Kelly was saying, so what the heck did the landlord say?
So I can't really talk much about it. What I can say is that they've done very little. They haven't really done much about it at all.
Then I would just use that apartment and turn it into, like, a mega closet and, like, hangout room.
Well, so they haven't done much on my end of it, but I know they're fixing it. Like, every effing morning I wake up to, like, the sound of drilling, and now I wake up to the sound of blasting, like Hispanic opera music, and I'm furious. Every morning I wake up angry. I'm like, you guys are ruining my life. Every day I'm like, you're ruining my life. So I know they saw the video. There's no question they saw it, because they made it the only people they would respond to. They, like, were reached out to by, you know, every news article and interview I did, and they wouldn't give anybody comments, but they gave comments to our local blog that said I thought was hilarious, which they basically said,
they're like, I'm not going to respond to the Ellen show. I'm going to respond to, like, jax9.com.
Correct. No, yeah. CNN was like, they wouldn't give a response. I was like, of course they wouldn't. But and this is the reason I know they've seen it, is they were like, yeah, like, the issue's been taken care of. Samantha knows she can, like, call us if she needs anything else. And I was like, can you lie? Like, can you just, is that how this works? Is that how, like, media works? Can you just lie?
Yes, of course you can.
Then I was like, okay, sure.
So what do you want? Like, what's the outcome? Are you, like, hey, can you fix the gaping hole in my wall so that someone doesn't crawl through? Right. Maybe that would help.
Right. So it's tough. It's like, I definitely want there to not be air. I think that's my biggest thing. Well, also I don't want anybody to like be able to crawl through my apartment.
Right.
Which is like, I say that lightly, but that like really happened in Chicago. So
that is a true story. So that's what because Kelly and I like love true crime. Like, obviously, we don't want you to get hurt. No. But so when everyone was
if it did, he would cover it.
Everyone was commenting, and they said there was this case in Chicago where someone came through this woman's mirror, and that's how she died.
Yes. Yeah. I know. So do you listen to My Favorite Murder?
Yeah.
Because they talked about me on a few of their episodes. And they talked all about that murder. Like, that's what kind of like brought it up. So we talked about me on one episode, and the next one they were like, because of this, like and they went through that whole Chicago story. Yes. And I listened to it and I was like, okay, well, things could have been worse for me.
Yeah, you're like, I thought like maybe you'd be like, okay, we're throwing a rave, like we're gonna bring it back. It's like this underground party.
Right.
That'd be really cool.
So now, how are your TikTok followers? Are you still going to keep doing your TikToks? Is it hard to live up to that TikTok?
Well, obviously, because my friends, when I first got TikTok, I literally mean it, y'all. I just don't know anything about it. Like,
I understand how it works, really.
I don't. And I would ask my friends who've been using it, and I was like, so do you just post things that you like post on Instagram stories? Because like that's what I was doing. Like I would always do like adventurous, like funny things on my Instagram stories, and that's why people would be like, TikTok. I was like, do I just post the same stuff? Like, is it? I literally don't get it. And they're like, oh, you'll find your niche. You'll find your niche. And I was like, what does this mean? And they're like, and so my friends after this were like, oh, your niche is like mysteries. And I was like, I'm sorry. I can't have the niche of mysteries. This is an everyday thing. Like, it's not like every day I come across a mystery in New York City that like has, like, it's the strangest thing anyone's ever seen. I was like, I could like tell some stories and be dramatic, but like, I can't offer this to you over and over again.
Do you know what I think you should do? I think your niche should be
what?
Strange shit and people in New York City. Anytime you see something strange or weird, like a weird sign or you're like a weird thing on a menu, you're going to have to order it, or like somebody crazy in the street. Because New York, we know, is full of crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I'm from New York too. Yeah. I grew up in Queens.
Really?
Yes. I grew up in Queens my whole life. And then I moved to Virginia a little while ago. But yeah, you could cover like just like
all the weird shit.
All like buildings.
Like take the subway, just videotape weird shit on the subway.
That's true. And see, the problem is now, and this is what's really frustrating, is like the stuff that my friends loved before I went viral is like stuff I can't do now because I'm too known. Like I broke into a building and like went on the roof the other day, like in the Flatiron district. And I was like, my friends were like, are you gonna make a TikTok? And I was like, I can't. I have a effing million people watching me now. Like, I'll get arrested. So I'm like, how do I like balance me doing my sketchy stuff with me like entertaining? I'm like, I have to show you the like boring stuff now. Like, I'm not trying to go to jail.
Interesting. Like, maybe you can start another TikTok.
Like, I'll just keep making TikToks until I get one that's like no one ever watches it.
Yeah, and then just keep doing those.
You could do behind the scenes secrets of New York.
Yes,
and where no one knows it's you, and then just start
graffiti artist.
Your stuff. Like you're like the Banksy of secrets.
Ooh.
And they're gonna be like,
I like that.
Who is this person? She's sneaking around everywhere, but no one knows it's secretly.
And everyone has on a mask, and no one will recognize you.
Right.
Except now, like, 15 days into it, they'll find this video and they'll be like, oh.
It's okay. We only have 10 Instagram followers and 6 people follow us on Facebook, so it's like totally fine. No one will ever know.
That's not true. I mean, the Instagram part really is true, but we do get a lot of views on Facebook. We do get
I'm done.
Yeah, we won't post this there. We'll just post it to Twitter. No one will ever know.
Okay, no one call me. Yeah, no one say anything. Everyone that hears this,
Yes. But we highlight amazing women from all over the world and talk to all kinds of people. And you work for a nonprofit. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so I'm always been very passionate about helping people, which I think is what everybody surprises everybody about this is like everyone I've talked to once they like see my stuff thinks I'm in the entertainment industry, and I'm not. Which is such a compliment, I think. But no, I'm just really passionate about helping people. The nonprofit I currently work for is called Boys Hope Girls Hope of New York, and it's an affiliate of Boys Hope Girls Hope, which is international. But yeah, we basically take high school teens from like disadvantaged situations that are in need, and they come live with us Sunday through Friday, and we give them like a home, an education, a future. We help them get to college, through college. It's really cool. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of the kids. I love it. I love helping them. It's amazing.
Well, and how can people find if there's like an organization like that in their area?
Yeah, so Boys Hope Girls Hope, like I said, is international, and there's I think 18 affiliates, but you can go on their website and look to see if there's one near you, because they're in a bunch of different states. Like there's in Texas and California and Missouri. Like there's lots of places. So if you're looking for that, you can go to the Boys Hope Girls Hope website and you can see if there's one near you. But other than that, there's some good resources, just like Googling, or if you're just looking for a local nonprofit. First off, you can reach out to me, and I have a lot of connections that could probably help you if you're in a different area. But other than that, just Google, look what's around. There's like a lot of websites that have nonprofit searches that you can, see, like if you're looking for some specific thing you want to help out with, and it'll tell you there.
I love it. And if people go to your website and they feel inclined to make a donation, can they do that directly on your website?
Yeah, you can so we're the New York version. So it's BHGH, as in Boys Hope Girls Hope, BHGHNY.org. And there's a donate button. So you can donate there if you want to, which is awesome because we're actually in our big season of donating. We are like in a big chunk of the year where we try to raise most of our budget. So that would be awesome, but otherwise, fine.
Doing
what?
I said, look at all these amazing things that you're doing. And now that you have this amazing platform, you can use it to share all these great things.
That's the goal, because I love it. I love making people laugh, and I love being silly and bringing people joy and having a fun time. I also love helping people in other ways. So, and I have some stuff. I actually have a plan that I haven't launched yet, but I'm planning to open a virtual thrift store where you basically donate clothes and I sell them through Instagram, and then half the profits go to different organizations that'll switch in and out.
That's a great idea. I love that. Love that idea.
Thank you. Because it's such a problem in New York, getting your clothes donated because you're on foot. So it's for me, I know I had 2 trash bags worth of clothes are donated literally for a year and a half sitting just beside my bedroom door. Because I didn't want to I couldn't carry both of them. I didn't want to take one on the subway with me and take it all the way into the city. So anyway, this would be when I do launch this, I have my car up here. So we would come pick it up from you. And then I just would love to give back. So half the profits will go back to different organizations. And
another reason why you should not have told your landlord about the empty apartment, because you could have staged the whole thing there. You could have started.
That's a good idea.
Out of the apartment.
Oh, you're right, because storage is gonna be my biggest issue. So you're right. I really am done.
Yes.
Really am done.
I know. But if you're ever in Virginia, we love to drink wine. We would love to take you around Charlottesville and tour you around all of our vineyards.
Oh my gosh, absolutely will do. I'm actually from North Carolina originally, and I'm from the top, on the border of Virginia. I'm from a town called Eden. It's right. It's right below Martinsville, and it's close to Danville.
Yeah. So funny. So you'll have to come visit when you're driving through.
Yes.
Are you staying in this apartment?
Yes.
It's for the long haul.
I think we'll see how this whole thing goes down. We'll see what the future holds. I love Roosevelt Island, and I like the layout of my apartment. As long as the walls are filled in.
Yeah. Did you crazy glue at least your mirror back in?
No.
With it. You are a brave girl, my friend.
Am I? Because is that brave, or am I lazy, just dumb? I don't know. Because the other day, I was still, because I can still feel air from I still feel it a little bit. It's definitely gone down a little bit. but I still feel a little bit, especially from the wall, like the hole where your lock goes into in the door. And so, like, I kid you not, I washed my face the other day, and sometimes you wash your face, but the next thing you want your face to be dry. So I would put my face in front of my door handle and let it dry like that.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't find anyone in there. That would have been crazy.
Right. It was funny because my roommate was mostly concerned about me getting I don't know, attacked by a ghost. He was more concerned about spirits. I was more concerned that I was legit gonna fight a man. It's New York City. There are people everywhere. I was
100%.
I was for sure. That's why I brought the hammer. I was obviously I'm not worried about ghosts. If I'm if a spirit attacks me, I'm done for. What am I gonna do? I come back a different person. I come back a different person. But I can't control that. I could control if I had to get into a fist-to-fist fight with somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love that. And I think more videos of you fighting ghosts would be good too. I mean, I watch it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You could be the ghost fighter. There's a lot of potential for you. You know what I mean?
I'm so dead. You're right. Yeah. I'm a ghost fighter. That's my new, I'm just actually going to quit my job. And be a ghost fighter.
Yeah. And then we'll all follow you over at Ghostfighter12 on TikTok where no one will know it's you. And my 13-year-old will also be following.
I was going to say, your 13-year-old is going to be the one who calls me out. That's going to be the person who knows it's me. She's...
Yeah.
She's...
Are you freezing? My Wi-Fi sucks. I live in the country.
Can't see. You back?
Yes, we're back. Okay, we're back.
Yeah. What I was saying is, I was like, what?
Yeah, I have to swear my 13-year-old to secrecy. We will.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because she'll be the one who knows my identity. I can feel it. She
yes
is a sleuth. I feel that for her.
And my 7-year-old also watches your videos on TikTok, but she's more into the dances. She can do every dance on TikTok possible, and she's 7.
Okay, that's very impressive. Also, good to know that 7-year-olds are watching. I will remember that.
Yes, there's so many things. Well, I'm excited for you. I'm excited about the future. You got a lot on your plate, girl. Yes. You got a hole in the wall. You have this whole nonprofit event coming up. You have ghost fighting. You have a shop, 1 million people. The thrift shop. We have the thrift shop. I mean, I don't really know how you're going to get all this done, but we are rooting for you. We are rooting for you. I love it.
Yeah, thank you. And there's there's other stuff in the works. So just stay in touch with me, and then you'll learn over. Instagram is the place I'm really at the most, honestly. I put fun stuff on TikTok, but Instagram is where I go on my stories, with no makeup on in the middle of the night. I'm like, do you think birds miss each other when they fly away? You know what I mean? That's where all things me are on Instagram.
Well, we will follow you on Instagram, and then if you ever have anything coming up, we would love to have you back on to share whatever it is, whether it's with your nonprofit or you starting a new business or whatever it is. Yeah.
Amazing. I love that. I'm so excited.
Cocktails episode. We're gonna we can do cocktails with you, and we can it's cocktails and catch up. We just gotta catch up and let's see what's happening. And comedy.
Oh my God.
So funny.
Is that something you do now? Because I want to do that.
We still do that. And we drink bottles of wine and just talk and make fun of each other all the time. Yeah.
Okay, wow. So I am coming back, and if nothing else, that was motivation for me to actually move my butt and get stuff done, because I have to do cocktails and catch up. That sounds like so much. All I want to do is drink with you guys.
That would be perfect. Anytime. We're free any day. Literally any day. You might have meetings at 10 a.m. on Monday. We don't. We have nothing. We have each other. Do it. That's it. So anytime works for us. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
I'm so done.
Yeah, 10. We're down for 10. We are. We're down. It's depends. We are. Well,
my Mondays will chill out. And my Mondays will chill out a little bit, and we'll just get drunk on it Monday.
We do that on our show. We absolutely do that on our show. Monday's the new Sunday. That's what we say.
I love that. You guys are iconic. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with y'all. Oh my gosh, we would blow the world up if we were together in listeners.
We could. Let's do it. We'll start another show. Just the three of us. That's what it's called. Just the three of us. No, and Jamie can't sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. And she loves to dance. It's perfect.
It is perfect. What do you bring, Kelly? What are you bringing?
Yeah, Kelly. Well, I don't know what I bring. She is very witty, and she has a great sense of puns. I do love puns. She does love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll Jamie out a lot. Mm-hmm. And I bring real knowledge about true crime podcasts. That's right. I don't bring any knowledge, literally. And I watch a ton of Netflix, so I can tell you shows to watch and things don't waste your time on.
Okay. We can work with this.
This is perfect. This is like that's right.
Yeah.
That's besties.
I love it. I love you guys.
Well, thank you so much. Good luck with everything. Keep us posted. We're gonna catch up for cocktails. And we're gonna follow you on Instagram right now.
Yes.
And if we're in New York next, after COVID's done, we're gonna help you seal up that wall.
Okay, you have to come up here, whether it's for the wall or for cocktails or whatever.
Yes, we're taking the show on the road. That's the plan.
Yes. I love it. I'm here for you. I'll be waiting.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Keep up the amazing work and keep us posted.
Thank you, guys.
Love you, girl. Have a great weekend. Bye.
And we're back.
Is she the best or what?
She was hysterical.
Hysterical. Like she.
We're gonna have her back on the show.
We're gonna do cocktails with her. She is amazing. Yeah. Samantha, you are such a rock star.
And like she just blew up on TikTok. She's like, I went from 12 followers to like millions.
Millions of people have watched that video. She was covered on CNN, Fox News. She was in the New York Post. She was on Ellen. I mean, this.
Okay, but I do want to just clarify something.
Yes.
I am not bald. Okay. In that video, the way the light was shining from my window, it looked like I didn't have hair on this section of my head. Look, I do have hair. I promise.
You did look a little bald.
I know it. Now my hair is crazy.
She is not bald.
I promise. I did look bald, but I am not.
It could have been, that new hairstyle that like the kids are doing where like you shave one side of your head and then this like falls over.
Yeah, but that's not what happened. Just FYI, everybody. But I think I'm going to go light pink for the summer.
I love that.
Do you think, what do you think, Judah?
I love that.
Should I go light pink for the summer?
Do it.
Yeah, I love that.
Why not do it?
I need to get my hair done.
Princess Bubblegum.
Yeah,
Princess
I love that.
Bubblegum.
Yeah.
Princess Peach. My hair is like, so I have to get my hair done. It's like my father was like, you really need to get your hair done. You remember when I went purple? Now it's like fading out to this like weird green. I know.
You should come with me to Vonda. Vonda's my hairdresser. I love her.
I know. We could both go pink and see what happens.
I don't know.
It's like
I'm
half black, half pink.
But the like fashion colors fade out quick. But
I know. It's like the word. That's why I never do anything fun with my hair because it's just too high maintenance for me. Like highlights, this. Like it's just like, no, just one color. Just get the box, like put it on. This is the color of my hair. I don't want anything funky. I don't want like the Jennifer Aniston. It's like one length, one color. That's how it'll stay.
Okay. I'm going back on keto.
You are.
I am.
Because you want to lose your appendix? Yeah. It won't make you lose weight.
I lost 30, 40 pounds doing keto.
I don't know how you did it. I didn't even lose 6 ounces other than my appendix that I lost during the keto diet.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it again. So I'll keep everybody updated. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I'm watching.
Okay.
Because I know people look forward to that.
Okay.
And it's not true crime. That's a shocker. I know
good.
it. Right. Rutherford Falls. I'm watching. You can watch it on Peacock or Apple TV.
What is that about?
It's hysterical. It's a comedy. It's about this guy whose family like created this town, like ancestors created this town. It's
is it
a
like
light
Schitt's
comedy.
Creek?
Kind of like that.
Okay.
So I'm watching that, which I think is hysterical.
Yes.
I am also watching, what else am I watching? Oh, what happened? The Mosquito Coast, which is really good. That's like a thriller.
Oh.
Like crime, thriller, suspenseful show.
What is that on?
That is also on Apple TV.
Oh, Apple TV.
If you haven't watched Ted Lasso, that's hysterical. So check that out. Also on
How do you
Apple
know
TV.
about all of these? How do you commit?
I've been home for like a year and a half, Jamie.
How do you like commit? It'll take me 5 years to like finally pick something, and then I'll watch it.
And then it's time to go to bed?
Yeah, and I look at Ryan, I'm like, do you like it? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, just shut it off. Like, we never get to watch anything.
Okay, a movie that I'm going to watch this week that I'm very looking forward to. It's number 3 on Netflix right now. It's called Things Heard and Seen. In a house with Tragic history and a marriage fractured by lies. One dark secret peels away to reveal another.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to watch that.
This is too intense for me. I decided that I'm going to stop watching true crime stuff and stop
You're
watching
never going to stop
heavy
watching true crime.
things. And at night before I go to bed, I've been watching like inspirational videos. And the other night I watched the history of Walt Disney World, which was very nice.
That's interesting.
I know.
They just opened Disney like full capacity,
Yeah.
I think.
It was like very nice, and I was like, "Oh, Walt Disney is so wonderful." The other thing that's coming out is Girls 5 Eva. Have you heard of this?
Are you sure it's 5 ever or it's
Yes.
not 4?
It's 5 Eva, EVA. It's coming out on Peacock. It's Sarah Bareilles, Busy Phillips.
I'll love that then.
So 4 girls, and now they're like in their 30s or 40s, and they decide to like reinvent this like pop band. And they go on tour as Girls 5 Eva, and it's supposed to be like the funniest thing ever.
When is that? Where's that playing?
On Peacock. And Sarah Bareilles is
Do you know what's annoying about Peacock? I have a Samsung TV.
Yes.
Okay, like a smart TV.
Yes.
For some reason, there's no Peacock channel on the TV. I can only watch it on my iPad. And then I even got a Fire Stick to like get more. It's not linked into.
Do you have Comcast? Because don't you watch that through Comcast? I feel like you watch it through Comcast. On the Comcast app. You gotta go. I'll show you. You go through Comcast through your television remote.
Okay,
Can you believe I know that?
And then I was watching Jerry's show, and I almost had a heart attack, but it's fine now because
Why?
Jerry said on his show that what's the internet company?
Ting.
No, not Ting.
Which one?
The one that's like upping their prices in data.
Oh, Xfinity.
Xfinity. I was like, oh my God, do I have Xfinity? I don't. I have Comcast.
Well, that's
It's the same thing.
No, because I went on. Oh no, I have DirecTV. Not Comcast. I have DirecTV.
Well, DirecTV's not the ISP, though.
Well, I went to my
too
DirecTV
technical,
website
Yes.
and like my account, and they're saying there's no limits on data, and they're not upcharging. At least on their DirecTV website. So I don't know how that's working, Jerry.
Comcast
So
is
check out your
the
bill
worst.
if you have Comcast or whatevs.
Why are you the worst? Comcast is the freaking worst.
I know. Should we do Pets of the Week?
Pets of the Week, and I have some funny tweets for you.
Okay, good.
But let's do Pets of the Week. Judah, will you get a Pets of the Week for us, please? So we have 2 cats. Patricia, sweet Patricia, is a 3-year-old tortie girl. What a cutie. She has such a look of wide-eyed innocence, and she loves to cuddle on laps. I get so nervous reading this because I'm always afraid something's going to come out. Can you answer this question for me? I like people as much as the next cat, but these humans sure are confusing. They keep coming in here, throwing away my poop, switching my blankies. Oh, I love this
that's a sweet
description.
kitty.
She is so cute. And so if you want to check out more at CASPA.org, CASPCA.org. And then the next one is Lestat. Lestat, I think that's how you pronounce it. A 2-year-old male mini panther. Oh my goodness.
What?
Can
A
someone
mini
tell me
panther?
who took a literal panther out of the jungle and used a shrink ray on it, asking for a friend? Oh, Lestat.
That looks like
the
my old
cutest-
cat Pepper.
I love these little kitties. I'm allergic to cats, or I would take them.
You would be a cat lady for sure.
I would love it.
You are a cat lady at heart.
Yeah, so you can check out CASPA.org, CASPCA.org, or your local animal shelter, wherever you are. They're always looking for good homes for dogs.
Or you
cats.
can even foster.
You can foster.
If you don't want to commit. Summer is coming up.
That's right.
What a great opportunity to foster if you can't, full time.
Yes. I miss you, Delilah.
R.I.P.
It's still a source of
R.I.P. That's so sad.
Aw, I can't believe
speaking
that
of
happened.
animals, both of us have a Shih Tzu.
Yes.
Mine is very teeny.
Yes.
He's 11 pounds.
Mine is enormous.
And he's like 30 pounds. Same
Yes.
breed, though. So I'm confused on how that happened. But tell us what's going on with your dog. And did you try what I told you?
I did not try it yet. So my dog will only drink out of a glass.
Like a human.
Like a human glass. He refuses. He will not drink out of a dog bowl. We have tried plastic bowls, longer bowls, ceramic bowl. He will not drink out of a dog bowl.
Bronx 8.
And so now when I have my cup on the table, he cries underneath it for my cup. So you have to put it on the floor. He will only drink out of a glass. And at night, he's been waking me up. So I brought a glass upstairs in our master bathroom. And at night he wakes me when his cup is empty or he can't get his head to the bottom because it's so small. He wakes me every night.
Like it's so flat. It's not like you can stick
he
his
like can't get to the bottom, so I have to go refill his cup.
Right. So I blew Jamie's mind when we were talking about that. I said, I think it's probably the height. because Shih Tzus have such a flat face, right? And then I told her how dogs drink water. Judah or Jerry, do you guys know how dogs drink water?
How?
Do you know? Do you have a clue? Right, with their tongue, but you would think they're lapping it up, right?
Yeah.
Like
they're
this way.
Yeah.
Oh no. Dog's tongue, it curls under, picks up the water, and then brings it into their mouth.
Shovel it in. Their tongue goes the other way and shovels it in. So
Yeah.
Kelly thinks it's the height of the bowl that Bronx can't get so low because his face is so flat.
Yeah.
I think he's just very bougie. All of my dogs have had like some sort of like
bougie.
a weird thing. Like they stopped eating food once and now they only want treats. Like they can't, like my dogs are just like, and demanding. They're so freaking demanding.
I know it. My friend Jen Corby, who's always watching, I love
Jen.
her. She just got a new dachshund puppy. It's the cutest. It's like this teeny.
Dogs are the cutest.
It's cute.
You want to hear some funny tweets?
Sure.
Funny tweets from women this week. My therapist, this is from the Atkins Ray. My therapist, how are you? Me, I'm okay, how are you? I do that. When I go to therapy and a therapist says, how are you? I say, I'm good, how are you? And you know how like you want to know about your therapist?
They will never tell you.
I know, but you secretly want to know. It's like a Tony Soprano thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like where you secretly want to know.
For sure, because you know they got problems too.
I know. Like who is behind the therapy? Do you know it is Mental Health Awareness Month?
Oh.
So good.
Talk to a therapist. They're fun. You can like unload all of your shit for the week.
Yes.
And then you feel free and then you move on and then you collect more shit as the time goes on and you see them again.
It's great. And so I actually have been doing this trial run of BetterHelp.
Oh yeah, did you like it?
I do like it. It's actually really cool. So I signed up. I was like, you know what? This would be a good time because, I'm starting a new business and I'm moving and I have all these things going on. I was like, I should do this. So I signed up. You can like access it from your phone from anywhere. So like you can text your therapist, you can send them emails, they respond.
Your therapist is going to lose your number quick.
And then it's like freaking great. And then she calls and she calls me on the phone and I'm like, hey, and you do like a 30-minute chat, tell her what's up. And she's like, all right, see you in a couple of days. I'm like, ciao. Thanks for calling. It's like great.
I love it.
And I like to talk about myself for like a half hour. I really do.
Just unload.
She doesn't really say much to me, but I really
And the good news is you won't see them around town.
That's right, because she's across the country, which is great.
Right, because it's not like you're showing up to like back to school day and your new student's mom is your therapist and then you know that your kids can't be friends with your therapist kids because the therapist won't let you or like watch their kids because they know that you're like a crazy.
I totally agree. Danielle Weisberg says, even if you're fully vaccinated, the CDC recommends masking half of your face while secretly living in the opera house. It's so true. It's like, what are all these like...
How many masks are we supposed to be wearing? When should we be wearing them?
Are we wearing them?
Outside, inside? Like,
yeah.
I know Jerry and I talked about that on his show when I was on Thursday.
If you're fully vaccinated and your friend is half vaccinated, do you have to meet inside or outside?
I don't know.
How do you do it if you're both vaccinated?
Okay, this is the thing. Are we ever going to be able to get rid of the masks inside because people are choosing not to get vaccinated? So what does that mean?
Right. There are always...
And then, what? I'm vaccinated.
I know.
Judah Whitcar, over there.
You got to get vaccinated, Judah.
Get
the vaccine. You gotta get vaccinated. You do feel much better about like doing things. And once people start like getting more, we'll get sort of back to some normalcy at least.
Listen, if vaccinations are available and you choose not to get it and you get COVID, don't call me. I will not feel bad for you one bit.
I actually saw a lady the other day that was telling me that she recently had COVID, and she was like, before that, I was like, I wasn't a believer. I was like, how bad could it be? She said that she was so sick, she could not get out of bed. It felt like all of her bones were breaking. And she was like, there was one point where she was so tired, and she was like, I'm just gonna like pee in bed. Like she said, she was in so much pain, and now she has like all these residual effects from it. It is very, very serious. And so now there's this vaccine debate, right? So people are talking about, will kids have to get vaccinated to go back to school?
I mean, they have to get vaccinated to go to school. Like they have to get certain things, like measles, mumps, rubella. I don't know I think chicken pox is now on there.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say probably. I think schools are gonna. I mean, universities are requiring it.
Yes. So what will happen if they are required? What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. Do you think, what would you do if your child's school said that your kid had to have the COVID-19 vaccination in order to go back to public school?
I'd say good.
Yeah?
I mean, I say good.
I mean, I think that, Because do you know, like, if kids go to school and they're not vaccinated and they pass it on to elderly family members or stuff like that, it's just like the chicken pox.
Because the vaccine isn't 100%. Like, you still could get COVID. It's
Right.
not like once you get the vaccine,
Right.
like, no matter what, you're never going to get COVID
Right.
again.
And I think there's a lot of vaccine fear because people were like, it was rushed through, it was like this, blah, blah, blah. But the fact is that they have been working on this vaccine, like they had it for like H1N1. It's just another strain of a vaccine that we have already had. So it wasn't just like they invented this new vaccine that they rushed through. Like
and the kids' vaccine is going to be approved for emergency approved for use like in the next 2 weeks. So 12 and up. And from what I've read,
Yes.
that it's going to be the schools administering them. So either the school nurse or a healthcare provider is going to come into these schools. The schools are going to send like a form home, like they would like a field trip form, right? And then you sign it. And then when the kids go to school on their vaccine day or week or whatever, then they're just going to get their vaccination at school, which I think is very smart. Because like, I don't know, working parents, how are you going to get into your pediatrician's office? Are you going to miss work?
Right.
How does all that work?
We did a blood drive at school once, like when I was
I think
in
it's
high
going to work
school.
like that.
Yeah,
I think
and
it's just
then
going to work
all
like
the
that.
kids,
And they're
like-
just going to go from like school to school to school to school.
Yeah, it was like whatever period we had. If you wanted to go donate blood, like you all went downstairs into the gym, and like everyone like did that.
Yeah.
That was like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know. I
What
think
other
get
tweets you got?
vaccinated. You feel a lot better, and you don't have to worry about touching a doorknob and dying.
I mean, that's a plus.
Yes. Sophie Vershbo, S. Verbo, says, April 2020, working from home sucks. April 2021, if I have to go back to the office full time, I will quit.
Yeah.
I think everyone's
That's
so
true.
used to it, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to go back. All those work clothes. I bet you business suits, like the business suit industry is like dying.
Dead.
Like they're just like dying. Let's see what else. Elizabeth Hackett. How did people have the nerve to pull off a Ponzi scheme? I still feel bad that our family VCR ate the video store's only VHS of Mystic Pizza. It's true. A Ponzi's, all these things. I don't
No, people think they're smarter. People
don't-
think they're smarter than everybody else. But then they eventually get caught. Like LuLaRoe. Do you remember LuLaRoe?
Yes.
Like selling of the leggings and all
Yes.
this stuff. People are still stuck with like hundreds of pieces of clothing
What
because that was a Ponzi scheme.
I didn't
It was
know
a
that.
pyramid scheme.
I didn't know that. That happened?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
People love those leggings for very long. I never got into that.
They were very comfy and soft.
Really?
I will say that. But I never like bought into like sell it.
Yeah.
I'm not selling. Listen, if you
Me too.
have a company,
Me too.
and I have to go to your house to purchase whatever goods it is, I love you. I appreciate you doing your own thing. Do not invite me. I hate that. Don't invite me to that. I do not want to buy purses or jewelry or makeup.
Candles?
No, Tupperware candles. I don't want it. And if I do want it, I'm going to order it from Amazon
Or what about
or
the food
a
one?
website.
What about cannabis?
Well, you know.
Kelly will join that club. If it's a cannabis, then Kelly's starting the pyramid scheme. It's already in the works, Jerry.
CBD products.
It's
CBD
the gummy,
products.
and then she's gonna force me to do it. I'm gonna have no choice.
You're doing it.
I'm the second one. I'm
JB, you're selling it.
You're doing it.
I'm gonna be forced. I'm in the scheme already. I don't even know it, but I'm clearly in it.
Yeah, I already have a little kiosk stand for your new Picasso Swig location.
Damn it.
You're going on our Mother's Day outing.
Yes.
That's where she's gonna pitch me the idea. That's where it's coming. And she's bringing her
I'm gonna
mom.
wait till she's very drunk
Yeah.
on Friday and
Yeah.
have her sign paperwork.
That's right. She's gonna bring it.
Yes.
She's bringing her mom, so I can't literally say no. I'm in it. I'm in it. I know. Pine Scheme. So the other thing I was watching, I told you 2020.
Yeah.
The new 2020 is amazing. It's sort of like a similar, that's what the Ponzi scheme reminded me of. Two business partners get together. It's a 2-part series, the brand new 2020, and one of them goes missing.
Well, I'm watching us like on our live video so I can keep up with like the comments.
Yeah.
This rain has really done a number on my frizz like level of this hair of mine.
This is kind
I
of
really
like
need like help.
an inappropriate one, but
Say it.
Delia Cat says, the CDC says you may responsibly raw dog the air now.
That's
funny.
rough.
It's so
That was
funny.
rough.
Not Emma G says, if you drink black coffee, I know you do good at your job. True. I drink black coffee.
I do not.
I feel like that's like a sign of an adult.
No, I don't drink any coffee anymore. Really, I drink
Really?
like maybe a cup of decaf if I'm cold, like in the late afternoon.
Once I started getting really, I stopped drinking coffee for a really long time, but once I started like getting like all these things going on, I like entered it back into
Okay,
my
but
life.
I will be fair. I am addicted to Coke Zero.
Oh.
I am. I can't help it. Like so, instead of coffee, I have like 2 Coke Zeros in the morning.
Oh.
So I don't know if that's like.
That's worse.
That's just worse.
That is worse. All right, the last funny tweet. Let's find one. I just saw one that was good. Kimberly Drew says, "Are you a stylist or do you put skinny people in really nice clothing?" That's true.
That's great.
That's true. Yeah. That's what stylist.
Yeah.
Funny tweets of the week.
I love it. So next week,
what's up next week?
I do a lot of stuff. My family does a lot of stuff with UVA Children's Hospital. Yeah. My husband's on like a board of Children's Hospital, and
you like the children.
My dad was on the board before. Anyway, we raise money for them at our local Panera's. But next week they usually have this big gala, tomato.
Yeah.
But they can't have it because of COVID. And that's where they did like a lot of fundraising to fund like research projects and all these other amazing things that UVA Children's has to offer.
Yeah.
So next week is called the Week of Giving. We're going to have an amazing doctor on next week telling us about UVA and what they do. I will be personally matching donations that we receive on our show up to, I think, 5,000 I'll match.
Ooh.
I just love it. And my children, the hospital has truly changed my family's life for the better.
Yeah.
So I hope you tune in to that. And then I'm also going to be doing a live Facebook on our page on Wednesday, talking to some other great people from UVA.
Yeah.
I think Jerry might have somebody on his show from UVA Children's.
Yeah.
Any penny counts. If you have a penny to give, $1 to give, whatever, next week tune in and give. Because I can turn your $50 into $100.
Yeah. Can you just do that for me in general? Like, I want to give you 50 and you give me 100.
I mean, it depends.
I want to do that just in real life. UVA is really amazing. It's incredible that we have such a great hospital right here in our backyard.
Right.
UVA, like the specialties with the cancer center and the children's hospital, and all the amazing doctors and surgeons and specialists that we have at UVA. It's really incredible.
Yeah.
And everything they've done. Thank you, UVA, for COVID and all the nurses. Teacher Appreciation Week is this week. That's coming up.
Thank your teachers.
Thank your teachers.
AKA mom, in my case.
Yeah.
I wonder where my teacher appreciation gift is.
That's right.
No, Adam doesn't teach the kids. He's not getting them on Zoom. I literally, because I had to leave so early this morning, I taught Rory how to log into Zoom herself with the passwords and all the things.
So do you think Teacher Appreciation Day is Mother's Day?
Yeah.
It's the same day. You're like,
same day.
However you look at it, just leave me alone.
I know.
Just leave me in a room and don't talk to me for the day.
Jerry, do you have something good in your pocket for your mom? Or your wife?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You can't tell us on air, of course.
You do?
Oh, Andre is saying right now, just a correction, the Mother's Day event is Saturday, May 8th, not Sunday. So if you heard his interview, the event.
That sounds like so much fun.
That does sound like fun.
I like burgers. I like moms. I like outside. I like all
It's like a perfect event for you.
I know. And maybe if you go, you'll get to see Andre's babies, which is what I really wanted, and he didn't bring them on.
So, but happy Teacher Appreciation. Happy Mother's Day
Happy
to all of
Mother's
you
Day.
mothers out there, whether they be pet moms or children moms or foster moms or any form of a mom.
So many moms.
We appreciate you.
We do appreciate you.
And Moms Rule. And tune in next week and help us support UVA Children's. It's going to be good. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah, and like and share the show. Like us on Facebook. Please like us on Instagram. Just say hi. Drop a note. Just say, hey, what's up? We love that. Check out past episodes at womenchangingourworld.com, and we will see you back next week.
Hope you have a great week.
Have a great week. Keep changing our world.
Tune in on Friday. We'll be doing some live things from the vineyards.
That's right, the vineyards. I hope the weather's nice.
It's going to be good.
All right.
Okay, see you next week.
See you next week, guys. I loved Samantha.
She was so good.
Girls, bye.